Hello, welcome to another, like, half-part thingy. Because we've got a... What do you mean Oh, okay. I guess I can't do it as Black Mage. Fine. Sure. Okay. Never mind. Anyway. So, yeah, this is a story thing. We're gonna end up playing as Thancred for part of it.
Here's a story from North America.
Basically, what happened since last time was a bunch of Sin Eaters attacked Lakeland. We had to go around and try to defend the place. It sucked and everyone was sad, but, you know, it was just kind of like a horrors of war type thing. And we also determined that, you know, there's no way this was a coincidence. So Vor 3 was definitely commanding them to do that. So... Oh, is this gonna be voiced? Yes. Anyway, we're like, what's the best thing we can do? Let's try to go to Armorang. We don't really have a lead for where this thing is, but we can try to... We kind of have a lead, but it's a really weak one, but we'll go for it anyway.
The path to Nabatharang lieth open.
Nabatharang is like the city that was here at the bottom. Oh, that's right. I'll say Alphino and Ystrol are making a distraction in the east while we're doing stuff in the west. This trolley thing wasn't working because we need this stone golem thing called a Talos to open the way to Nabatharang this way. So we went through a whole like side quest thing to try to get this thing working, and there was like a guy who was sad about his wife and kid, so he didn't want to help us with the trolley. But then we found that this guy Magnus. So we found like a thing that like a stone his wife was trying to get this Talos thing to work before she died, and so it kind of motivated him. And yeah, now we're heading down here. Also, Minfilia was being angsty. That's kind of unfair to her, but she was basically like, I know Thancred hates me and wants me to die so that the real Minfilia can come back, and Thancred is still not fucking talking to her about this. I don't think that's actually really what he wants, but he's definitely conflicted about stuff. Urianger kind of comforted her, which was nice. And that's basically where we're at. I don't think I missed anything.
Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
I suppose we should probably be able to see what you're doing. We're still just waiting for the queue.
I thought I was screen sharing. I know that the thing crashed, but I thought I set it back up when I got back. I guess not.
All I ever wanted was us for 2 minutes.
All I ever wanted was for you and I to...
aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik. Godspeed.
Yeah, God damn it, I should have turned off the fucking soundboard.
Nope.
What do you mean it's sparking? We're not moving very fast over here.
Yeah, that is questionable. This area looks like every mid-2000s action-adventure game.
Yeah.
The land itself needs to have stubble to really sell it.
I do like how this is their form of, you know, locomotion, is a golem pushes. A golem pushes hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently this gate will not open unless the golem is here. Yeah, there you go. It had to be stepped on by a golem.
Yeah, it's not just a pressure plate. It checks what the fuck is stepping on it. That's insane. Why engineer it like that?
Also, why don't we just break this door open? I'm the
Yeah,
warrior
it's a
of light.
banjo-specific switch.
God.
I don't know. The characters in this game are dumb.
Wait, is that Ranjit?
Damn it, Ranjit.
Sorry,
So this is
we
gonna be
just
the third time we fight this guy.
we just got into Palace of the Dead, and one of our teammates is a potato in a bikini.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
You don't like to see it.
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
You're stubborn old swine.
Master Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell.
Your deeds in the East did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened
I
animals.
don't remember this Fu Manchu motherfucker.
You don't remember him? Even though he constantly shows up to fuck with you, and you literally have to
He's got
fight
a
him
hate
4
boner.
times?
These villains.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you. And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these
Alright,
mad fools
dude,
would only bring
my
further
bro,
chaos down upon us.
pal, buddy, we're 60% of the way there.
Do not
A
be
betting man
deceived, child.
would bet against us because the odds are too stacked in our favor that he wouldn't get a good payout.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
When it was, you know, you had killed 0 or 1 things, it's understandable. But now it's kind of like, okay, you should be able to see that this is
Saved.
doable at this point.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty doable.
It's my life, and I want to live it on my own.
In other words, you don't pay my sub.
And those
That's so
mad
good.
fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with.
That's just gonna be my response to every villain in this game from now on. They're like,
You don't
haha,
pay my sub."
you can't stop me. Your deeds are worthless. I will not allow you to progress. I'm like, you don't pay my sub.
So no, I will not be deceived. No matter what you say, I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need, and I would gladly
Something,
do anything
deeds.
for them.
What I have is what you need.
Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without.
What about Spaceballs?
What?
Well, I don't know what you were making a reference to.
Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share.
I'm getting tired of this whole villains business. It's really corny.
You're the Shadowbringers. You're evil. You do the dark.
But it's like so, like, who just goes around going, "You villains"? Like,
And I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken.
Oh no, Kimba, you're bad.
You have to go now.
I do wish that they had kind of set this up in a bit of a better way where, like, you know, when the Warriors of Darkness were in the Source and going around and actually creating problems, I kind of wish they had done a little bit of a better job making that the case on the first for you. Like, where you know that what you're doing is good, but, like, outwardly it wouldn't appear that way without,
Hurry.
you know, a lot more context that's unavailable.
maybe. I guess I can see that, but the thing here is it's, the whole point is we're bringing darkness back to the world. And it would be really hard for people to not notice that, or for it to be set up in a different way, I think.
I don't think
I
so.
mean, I guess they could have just not had it be perpetual daytime everywhere. But...
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
I guess it could have also been, maybe, you know, if Yulmore had more of a presence throughout
Yeah,
the world.
if it's not just them.
And if they had, like, indoctrinated people to think, like, the darkness is scary and evil. Look, it's so great we don't have to deal with nighttime
Right,
anymore.
and the Light Wardens that you're killing are not just monsters, but, like, you know, highly revered, like, culturally important icons that people would be very upset to lose, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Freeing people from,
then
like,
it would be
false
like,
religion,
okay,
basically.
yeah, we're having to do something that's upsetting you all that you don't like, and that makes us
could be
villains.
interesting.
But we're doing this because, you know, we
This is
there's a
Thancred.
more pressing issue here. Oh, you're Thancred now.
What is
well-
this? Solid barrel combo.
Yep, get ready to play Gunbreaker
Rough
for a
Ice
bit.
Divide.
Wahe combo.
Nebula. That's a mid, okay. Soothing Potion. It's HP recovery. And Smackdown, that is something I want to be doing. Thank you for waiting.
Yeah, Thancred's like, wait, I need to read what my things do again? I've forgotten temporarily.
A real player wouldn't have to read them.
Oh my god. Yeah, I should already have all my classes at 90, even though I'm in level 80, you know, less than level 80 areas. I should have all my classes at 90 immediately.
Including Blue Mage.
Yeah, even though that only goes up to 80. Or
70.
will soon. Okay, will
Also
soon.
Beastmaster and whatever the hell the other ones are that people
Yeah,
are
I should have
realizing.
the 7.0 classes already.
I want there to be a druid.
I feel like that's something they
They could totally do that.
would
Yeah.
add.
Or, well, they'd probably call it a Geomancer, because that's the class that's been in other Final Fantasies, and that's one of the ones people are speculating about. People have speculated about a Beastmaster as a limited job, and also they've speculated about Geomancer as like another casting class, which would be similar to a druid. They would use like, you know, stuff to do with the environment, sending down AoEs or something. Let's see, some people have thought about them doing a hunter that uses a crossbow instead of a normal bow. And, you know, some people are like, oh, well, that's too similar to Archer Bard, so they wouldn't do that. But it's like, they could.
There's no reason why, like,
Like, we've got, like,
the
you know,
rotation couldn't be substantially different.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, there's several, just they have a sword.
Yeah.
exactly.
There should be a spaceman. They have a laser gun.
I do think they'll do a mage eventually, but I do think probably not yet. So I'm actually kind of thinking maybe not Geomancer yet. Like, what the hell is he doing now? What do you mean he's a Reaper? What? Reaper doesn't even exist yet.
Apparently, he's reaping.
Reapaging.
Well, this is a
All
hint
I
that in the
ever
next
wanted was
expansion,
first
Reaper's
and-
gonna be a thing.
Hmm.
This is Scythe theory.
Was this a thing?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I was gonna
I don't
say,
know anything about
it's
that.
possible that you would have remembered it if you were, you know, but if you played pre-Endwalker, then
I did, but I didn't hear any of the theory crafting from the community. I'm not closely in tune with the FF14 community.
Now here's a point of speculation. So I think it's generally agreed that, like, you know, the new expansion will start a new story, like whether or not it's related to the stuff with like the post Endwalker stuff is, I guess, up for debate. I thought it was known for a fact that that was like just a temporary side story, but I guess not, or maybe not. I'm not really sure. But I'm wondering, do you think the next expansion will be like self-contained, or are they gonna start like a new whole arc that will take multiple expansions to finish?
No idea. I would expect it's probably going to be a larger thing. That's what the game's always been. They're probably going to try to keep to that.
Yeah.
No, it should just go DBZ style, and it's just, oh no, another threat is coming, and it's stronger than all the previous threats. And then you
Better
deal with
fucking
it.
not
Oh
be.
no, another threat is coming.
The fuck is this?
Not good.
$401k.
What? Okay. I'm trying to fire a shot, and it's not letting me.
Its range is very small, I think.
Okay. I tried to come up to him to do it, and it wasn't working. Alright. Weird. If not for the fact that they had just ended it and then immediately been like, yeah, we're doing more, I would wonder if, like, you know, they were gonna gear up to just make another MMO, because this is the second one, and they are still supporting the previous one technically, though not through any new content.
I would almost kind of hope not. I feel like I've invested too much fucking time in this one.
That's the thing, is, yeah, this has a huge install base, that it would be kind of a bad idea. But at the same time, I imagine also they might be interested in doing something new.
Yeah, it's the same issue with Mario Kart 9. It's like,
Yeah.
people are like, are they going to do another booster pass? And it's like, or they could just make a new game. But they've got so many people already playing the current one. Like,
Yeah. Honestly, I could see them just supporting this game forever. World of Warcraft's 20 years old. The reason this couldn't go, you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
is
Like, there's not really a reason to make a new one too much. This game definitely has some leftover cruft from its earlier
You know what?
days.
Actually, if
But-
if the growth started to stagnate and plateau, then I think they might think about making a new
Yeah.
game.
That would
make
attract
sense.
some attention. But right now, I think this game's
It
growth
keeps-
has
it's
been
still
pretty
growing.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm with you. I think probably its own
no, other one. I like the cruft.
this sewer is taking a while.
Solo duties usually will. These are pretty involved things.
No quarter!
I mean, you split it into 4 quarters. What are you talking about?
I would say yes quarter.
Alright. Okay. Oh no. Am I really gonna have to do that third time?
Probably.
Maybe even a fourth? Been at this for like 10 minutes already. Okay, apparently only 8.5, but still. Okay. Not really sure what else to talk about.
Cruft.
Oh, the thing I was gonna say earlier is they haven't made. There's not another thing that shares the same gear as the Ninja, so people speculated about them doing
Ninja
something
2.
with that. Yes.
Another run.
Oh, I want to do another one.
I'll do it by myself then, that's fine.
No,
I
if you're
actually,
gonna do it,
I used to get confused and think that Monk and Ninja shared gear and then Samurai had something else, because that makes sense to me. Monk and Ninja, I both think, would be unarmed.
I mean, I don't think Ninja counts as unarmed. It's using knives.
Well, sorry, unarmored, I meant.
Oh. Well, they're melee classes. They tend to be better armored because they're up close. Fools!
Now fall. Alright, what is this? The game's not letting me do the thing. I mean, the dialogue is indicating it's supposed to happen, but I'm like slightly worried that I'm doing something wrong.
The dialogue's advancing. I assume this is correct.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Survive.
This is a cool barding.
Guh.
Time Worn
Thancred turned
artifacts
into
are what you're
Banjo.
trying to get, right?
Yes. I did not get one from either of these runs. I still need 3. However, I'm also just leveling this class. This is
Right.
good experience.
I'm just saying, there was a while where I was getting them very consistently when we first started doing this, and I haven't gotten one since.
In case you can't tell, these two are grinding the Palace of the Dead.
You haven't gotten one what?
An artifact.
You can't if you don't have a weapon that you're working on.
No, I have 6 extras.
Yeah, but I assume you already had those. They're just left
Oh.
over. You can't be
I
getting
guess.
these if you don't have the quest.
I see. There.
Spooky.
Oh no, Precious is too similar to Precocious. I hate it.
Well, that was a thing. Except I know he's not dead, because
Not
we're
quite.
gonna fucking fight him again. This is the 3rd time out of 4 that we're gonna fight him. Maybe even 5 if he's in a duty. I actually don't know if he is or not.
He is not.
Okay. Like a multiplayer duty, I mean.
Never suffer to die. I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide ever again.
Every villain can teleport.
You can teleport.
I meant every villain in media. In general. It's just a thing.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me.
Why was that in the form of, like, narration text?
Because Thancred's dead.
Endless memories
He's laying there thinking to himself.
I took for granted.
He's thinking, wow, that was tough. I am in pain.
Oh, I guess it is being thought, yeah.
But you had
The ground looks like ass.
for those you had lost.
What the fuck? There's a person over here called money laundering in the guild crime.
The world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything.
It's very strange that could is also the past tense of can. I've just realized that.
Your kindness, your compassion.
Here's this bikini person again.
And now,
Yep.
one last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Oh, Minfilia.
Well then.
I don't know why we're getting Crystarium music, but okay.
This is the part where Minfilia turns into a trout. I see pine cone.
Or shoe.
Why is there a giant pine cone?
Well, that is going to be a quest I do off screen, and shouldn't be too long before we have access to Malik as well. So
How many quests to the dungeon?
I don't know. Let's see. This is Crossroads. So it goes Crossroads, and then A Fresh Start is Malik as well. Oh, and I
Okay,
see
so
something
not
interesting.
much.
And then I see something interesting about the givers of these 2 quests. Okay.
Why is it
Interesting.
that they're gay?
That'd be pretty difficult. Anyway, see you next time for Malik as well. Goodbye.